and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 50 seconds, come on. Man, that's track. Hey, check Mike, 50 seconds.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Murray now to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Arizona.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Watch safety three. Watch safety three.
Now a handoff looking right. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike, 50 seconds.
Now Murray off play action. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Jordan Evans on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
50. Don't get free.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray, that's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
6 man. Check girls, check girls, check girls. 57's the mic.
On 2nd and 9. Murray escaping the pressure
Bro,
right.
look at this lag, bro.
It's
What the fuck,
incomplete.
yo?
Christian Kirk, the man he
my
was
God,
looking for.
bro.
And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up
fucking
here.
goodness,
That looked
bro.
like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
Fucking
I
shit
thought he
lagging
might
all
get
the fucking
outside
time,
and just
bro.
chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long
Shit,
shot.
yo.
But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him.
Oh
Kicking
my
it from
God,
a
bro.
long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And an alley to run. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again, Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Fields. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
He's going to fire one deep, middle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
Play the game,
so as they
bro.
take it over, we step aside. And they take a knee.
This should be fucking till the second half, bro. What the fuck?
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
You shouldn't even make a call. We should play one more quarter, nigga. Fuck, nigga. How the fuck you want to play one quarter, nigga? That shit is on fucking 6 minutes, nigga. That shit is crazy, bro. I'm not even on base, bro. Fuck.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh, man. Straight hold.